Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 4 months ahead of the Lok Sabha elections, the BJP is ready with its battle plan. Abki Baar 400 Paar. Teesri Baar Modi Sarkar. But what really is bolstering the confidence of the BJP cadre that will be Teesri Baar Modi Sarkar? Well, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has embarked on a 2-day visit to the southern states as he traverses across Tamilnadu, Lakshadweep and Kerala. He will be inaugurating infrastructure projects worth nearly 21,000 crores plus. Let's explain with Newshour fact check on how Prime Minister Modi is earning Sabka Vishwas with his Sabka Saath push in the south. And this is the area, remember, ladies and gentlemen, where the BJP sees it as a weaker bastion than its hold over the Hindi heartland. In the Hindi heartland, Modi reigns supreme. The strike rate of the BJP has gone up from 28% in 2009 to 86% in 2014. In 2019, the BJP managed to sweep 177 seats out of the 225 seats with a strike rate of a whopping 79%. So the next hurdle that the BJP wants to cross in the 2024 polls is to breach the southern bastions. Look at their performance. In 2009 Lok Sabha polls, BJP only won 19 out of 128 seats, all of them in Karnataka. In 2014, they increased their tally to 21 seats. In 2019, this went up to 29 seats, while the Congress party has 28 seats in the south. DMK has 23 and the left has 5 seats. So if you look at the entire south, the BJP clearly doing better than you would have expected the Congress, DMK and the left parties to do. So, Abki Baar 400 Paar, for this big objective, will they have to increase their footprint in the south? Is it possible to get 400 without pushing the boundaries in the south? In a mega outreach program today, Prime Minister Modi in a public rally in Tamil Nadu's Tiruchirappalli hailed the history, culture and governance models of Tamil Nadu. Later, in Lakshadweep, he made another massive infrastructure push. Tomorrow, he will be headed towards Kerala. Listen in to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, leaving no stone unturned in the run-up to 24.
लक्षद्वीप अनेक संभावनाओं से भरा है, लेकिन आजादी के लंबे समय तक लक्षद्वीप के इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पर उतना ध्यान नहीं दिया गया। भले ही शिपिंग यहां की लाइफलाइन रही हो, लेकिन यहां पोर्ट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर भी कमजोर ही रहा। एजुकेशन हो, हेल्थ हो, यहां तक कि पेट्रोल डीजल के लिए भी बहुत परेशानी उठानी पड़ती थी। इन सब चुनौतियों को अब हमारी सरकार दूर कर रही है। बीते 1 दशक के दौरान आगत्ती में विकास के अनेक प्रोजेक्ट पूरे हुए हैं।
The last few weeks of 2023 were difficult for many people in Tamil Nadu. We lost many of our fellow citizens due to heavy rains. There has also been significant loss of property. The central government stands with the people of Tamil Nadu in this time of crisis. We are providing every possible support to the state government.
Amidst the massive infrastructure push to the state, the BJP has hailed Sabka Saath that has been expressed by the PM. But the opposition has alleged there is always political motive behind every move of Prime Minister Modi. Listen in to the war of words.
Prime Minister never misses an opportunity to glorify the Tamil language. The only grouse we have is that this is only just words, mere words. There is no follow-up action. What the Prime Minister or what this government has done for propagating Tamil, what has it done for ensuring that Tamil is widely spoken across?
It once again reinforces the Honorable Prime Minister's love for Tamil Makkal, our culture and our people. So PM came and he was the first Prime Minister to come for a convocation to Bharatidasan. He broke a record there also. He has unveiled projects close to 19,000 crore, including the unveiling of a new airport terminal building.
But is the opposition right in alleging that the Prime Minister has done nothing for the South? Just today, the Prime Minister flagged off projects worth 20,000 odd crores in Tamil Nadu, which also included the launch of 5 major road projects for the region and a crucial petroleum and natural gas project worth rupees 9,000 crores. The Prime Minister also inaugurated new state-of-the-art airports airport terminals in Tiruchirappalli. Not just this, even across in Lakshadweep, which incidentally has more than 95% Muslim population, the Vikas bogi chugged on. Prime Minister flagged off projects worth nearly 1,100 crore rupees. This includes the game-changer optical fiber project to ensure high-speed internet connectivity on the island. He has also inaugurated a water plant to produce 1.5 lakh litres of drinking water every day and provided functional tap connections. He also inaugurated a solar power plant and a primary healthcare facility. So while Modi prepares a roadmap for Sabka Saath, his political rivals seem to be losing the Sabka Vishwas. The Infighting in India alliance has wrecked their united front over the last few days. After squabbling over seat sharing in Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, as well as in Maharashtra, now the opposition parties are fighting in Punjab. The first offensive came from the Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, who said, "Ek thi Congress," and then Pawan Khera hit back saying, "Ek tha Joker." Listen in now to this diatribe. Doesn't seem to give any indication of if this is actually going to be one universal alliance which will fight unitedly in 24.
पंजाब ते दिल्ली च मां अपने बच्चे नूं दुनिया दी सब तो छोटी कहानी सुना सकती है। एक थी कांग्रेस।
मैं क्या कहूँ उनके बचकानापन कहूँ कि ना समझी कहूँ कि कांग्रेस की जड़ें इतनी मजबूत हैं, इतनी गहरी हैं, भले हम चुनाव नहीं जीत पाए कई जगहों पर, वो आप कल्पना भी नहीं कर सकते। तो जो उन्होंने कांग्रेस के बारे में कहा, ये हो सकता है कि भविष्य में आम आदमी पार्टी के बारे में हो कि एक थी आम आदमी पार्टी, लेकिन यह तो सच हो सकता है, कांग्रेस के बारे में सच नहीं हो सकता कभी।
So, ladies and gentlemen, the legitimate question we're asking on the Newshour tonight: who can win Sabka Vishwas in 2024? That's the question, and that's the debate on the other side.
You're watching the Newshour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Joining the debate tonight, BJP National Spokesperson Gaurav Bhatia, Manoj Yadav ji, National Spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Ishkaran Bhandari, advocate. Also joining me this evening, Tehseen Poonawalla, political analyst, supports the Congress Party, Lakshwadeep Muni, political analyst, supports the Aam Aadmi Party, and of course, left leader Vipaksh. My first question goes to Tehseen Poonawalla. Tehseen Poonawalla, ek thi Congress? And you're saying it's a united front. Maharashtra, you've heard what's going on in Maharashtra. Nobody is actually waiting for the Congress party. The Shiv Sena seems to be having a run-in with the Congress on a daily basis. In Bengal, once again, same story. Bihar, same story. Uttar Pradesh, same story. I just want to ask you, 31st December deadline has passed. Is the India alliance serious, really serious about putting up a united front against Narendra Modi in 2024?
Navika ji, at the onset, a very happy new year to you, to all my fellow panelists, and to all your viewers. There are two issues that I would address. Number one, your opening remarks were about how the Honorable Prime Minister is reaching out to various sections of society and his Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. Thoda sa saath truck walon ka de dete. He passed these laws in Parliament, draconian laws, kicking out almost 150 opposition MPs. And today we have a shortage because the truck drivers haven't understood the laws. They've come on the street. There's a petrol shortage. And if this petrol shortage does, and you don't end this strike soon, you're going to have a grain and milk shortage. You can disagree with what the laws were. But he passed it without taking opposition. He did the same during farm laws and had to withdraw it. Point number two, little Saath he would have given in Manipur. He's still not addressed Manipur. He's gone to Lakshadweep. I respect the Prime Minister, but if he's doing Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, those wrestlers, Brijbhushan Sharan Singh should have been behind jail. Bidhuri should have been taken action against. Nothing. This is a Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. But let me come to the issue that that the BJP is so rattled about, the I.N.D.I.A or India Alliance. Since the time this India Alliance has started, the BJP has only been rattling, what about you, what about you? Arey, jo bhi karenge, hum apna dekh lenge. Aapko isse kya? Can the BJP answer when did they have the last N.D.A meeting? What have they done? The Honorable Prime Minister saying Ajit Pawar has done 70,000 crore ka scam and Devendra Fadnavis was chakki pisawing him. Today they are in an alliance. Conrad Sagma is the most corrupt man in the history of India. Today they are in an alliance. Late Ram Vilas Paswan's son's furniture he threw out of the house. Today they are in an alliance. Their alliance, they're throwing people's furniture out. We are having a verbal duel on how many seats. Arey, Manoj Yadav and the Congress will sit together and decide how many seats to contest in UP. Congress concedes SP is a bigger party in UP and SP concedes a bigger party in MP. We will solve our problem. BJP, who's throwing each other's furniture out, is giving people lecture. Please ask the BJP to sit with the
Tehseen
truckers.
Tehseen Poonawalla.
One line.
Nobody. Nobody is questioning. Nobody is questioning your freedom to form the alliance, Tehseen Poonawalla. But the question is, the 31st December deadline was set in the last meeting of the India Alliance. We didn't set it.
That's okay. It'll get over on 31st January. What I'm saying is, how you solve the truckers' problem is a fuel shortage. You sort out Manipur problem, women are molested. Whether Manoj Yadav fights 70 seats or he fights 60 seats, we will decide it, whether it's 31st December or 31st January.
Very
how
good.
Does that change the
आप
election?
एक एग्जाम में फेल हो चुके हैं, अगले एग्जाम की आपको चिंता नहीं है, लेकिन दूसरों को बता रहे हैं भैया रिवीजन शुरू करो, भैया रिवीजन शुरू करो. गौरव भाटिया जी, प्लीज रिस्पॉन्ड टू तहसीन पूनावाला.
Navika ji, the entire country knows that the Ghamandiya Mahathagabandhan is in a state of shock. Especially the results of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan have shown them very clearly that the tallest leader in the world, not just in India, is Shri Narendra Modi ji. And he is on one side. He is synonymous to clarity, firm willpower, agenda taking India forward. On the other side is confusion, infighting, pulling each other down, not giving respect to each other. Where does India stand? India stands with Narendra Modi ji because he is not asking for, but he has earned a third term, and we will see him as the Prime Minister of the country yet again. Second, the N.D.A. They want to talk about the N.D.A. I want to tell you, every party ally believes that Narendra Modi ji is the leader of the N.D.A. I asked them, who's their convener? Leave alone the prime ministerial face. They can't even decide on a convener. Is the seat sharing done? Navika, it's been more than 4 months, 4 meetings. They don't even have a seat sharing formula. Third, PM's face. Kharge ji was put forward as the PM face. Do you know what the Congresses were saying? The Congresses said, no Kharge Varge. Same was said by the RJD leader. Kharge Varge kaun hai? Aap mujhe bataiye. When the allies can't even give respect to each other, When Akhilesh Vakhilesh kaha jata hai, Khadge Vadge kaha jata hai, why would others respect them? Now let's come to the more important part. Narendra Modi ji's agenda is very clear to take India forward. What is the agenda of the Mahathakbandhan? What puts them together? It is the glue of hatred and opposing Narendra Modi ji. A positive, optimistic country bubbling with energy and fresh ideas like Bharat will definitely stand with Narendra Modi ji, the Bharatiya Janata Party and the I.N.D.A. Not with the perpetual pessimist Ghamandia. The opposition that we see is always opposing everything. And last but not the least, Uttar Pradesh, Samajwadi Party says Chirkut Neta Akhilesh Vakhilesh to the Congress Party, and the Congress Party replies in equal measure. They can't have a seat sharing. Arvind Kejriwal, Punjab and AAP, both have said very clearly, Punjab and Delhi, we can't have an alliance. We will fight alone. Mamata Banerjee giving 2 seats to the Congress Party. Bihar also we are seeing there are ill words being spoken about the Congress. What does it show? It shows that Congress is unwanted even in the Ghamandia alliance. And so much so, one fact is there for everyone to see, that individually, alone, Congress does not have the leadership, the charisma that Narendra Modi ji has to fight alone, and therefore they need this Ghamandia platter.
Navika,
with the
I need
people
to
of the
come in for a
country
second.
rejected.
I just need 1 second. I just want one fact check, and I'm
right.
very strongly asking.
Okay.
I just
What's
want
your
one
counter,
very,
Tehseen? What's your counter?
No, forget the counter. Just counter. Not counter, fact check. When did the Congress say Kharge Varge and oppose his name? Just coming here and putting rumors. Suppose if I come and say a BJP leader was unofficial sources said oppose Modi ji, he said he'll be 75, he can't be third term prime minister. Let's not get into whataboutery and rumors. This is unfair. It's unfair to Kharge ji, who's a Dalit leader. Just because he's a Dalit leader and he's a tall leader, we should not go about Congress insulted him. That's unfair. When did Congress say it? Can you please show?
Tehseen, I will respond.
All right, all
Tehseen,
right.
I'll
The
respond.
fact is that
First
the
of all,
fact
you're
is
not
neither
the official
the
person
Congress
of the
has
Congress.
accepted Mr. Kharge's candidature,
Because
nor has Mr. Sharad Pawar. It was suggested by Mr. Kejriwal and Ms. Mamata Banerjee, but it hasn't gone anywhere, not even within the Congress. But that's not the point. That's not the point, Tehseen. Tehseen ji, nobody wants to insult anybody. Nobody on my show can insult anybody. Please rest assured, Tehseen. Nobody is insulting anybody.
Navika,
Please
Khadge
relax.
Vadge kisne
Nobody
kaha?
is insulting anybody.
It is the ally of the Congress.
आपने कहा कांग्रेस ने कहा
Not
आपने
us.
कहा आपके
खड़गे
शब्द
वड़गे किसने कहा?
No, you said Congress
If
said it.
Congress
Congress
had-
said
चलिए,
it.
शरद पवार ने कहा, जो पहले कांग्रेस में थे, अब नेशनलिस्ट कांग्रेस पार्टी है. अब नेशनलिस्ट कांग्रेस पार्टी है. Well, don't, Tehseen, बाल की खाल निकाल रहे हो. You're literally splitting hair here. Now let me get in Manoj Yadav. Manoj Yadav ji.
Suppose I come and say sources that Prime Minister will become third term because he's crossing 75.
Tehseen,
You can't have rumors like a news.
just have a glass of cold water. Just have a
It's too
glass
cold
of
to have
cold
cold
water
water. I'll have warm water.
and calm
Navika,
down,
let me
because
ask Tehseen
we are
a
not
question.
sharing
Ek
seats
minute.
here.
Can I ask something? Please.
Seats are not
Ek
being
minute. Navika,
shared
I have a question
on
for
this
Tehseen.
show tonight.
Tehseen,
These
answer
seats
that.
will have to happen. Sharing will have to happen in your meetings. Gaurav.
Do it. And we'll do it. You take care of India, the country, we'll take care of
Navika,
India.
to my friend Tehseen, I want to ask him. Tehseen, please hear me. Tehseen, bear with me. I ask you, Tehseen, when Kamal Nath said Akhilesh Vakhilesh and Akhilesh said Chirkut Neta, tell me something. Were we insulting the Congress? And second,
No,
your
it should not
ally in
happen.
Bihar said Khadge Vadge, and the Congress did not accept the proposal that was made by Mamata Banerjee and Arvind Kejriwal to have Khadge ji as the prime ministerial face. Why do you
Who
blame
told you
us?
this?
Your
told you the
leaders are not
Congress hasn't
getting
accepted
respect
it?
from your allies. And that is the
Who
point I'm
told
making.
you the Congress has not accepted it? There has
has
been
there
no
been any
further
statement?
talks.
It has been more than a fortnight. Has there
Why
been
should
any
a statement
statements
come
from the
as per what
Congress?
you
I'm
want?
asking
When
you.
was the last I.N.D.A. meeting?
We all
I'm
know, we
asking you, when was the
debated
last
this
NDA
point.
meeting?
Navika debated that, and I was there present in the debate.
Well,
Name was taken.
You're really Tehseen Poonawalla. Today you're very badly behaved, and you're derailing the entire debate. I will decide what is really going to be the issues that people need to know answers for. And let's come back to that point. मनोज यादव जी, कोई आपके लिए डेडलाइन नहीं सेट कर रहा। 4 मीटिंग्स हुई हैं, जो लास्ट मीटिंग हुई थी उसमें खुद 31 दिसंबर की डेडलाइन तृणमूल कांग्रेस के कुछ सीनियर लीडर्स ने बताई कि हमने इंटरनली डेडलाइन सेट की है। इसीलिए आज सवाल उठ रहा है कि 31 दिसंबर का जो डेडलाइन है वो निकल चुका है। आज 2 जनवरी 2024 हो गई है और शायद अगले 2, 2.5, 3 महीने में कभी इलेक्शन अनाउंस हो जाएंगे। मैं ये पूछना चाहती हूं, इंडिया अलायंस इसीलिए नहीं कि हम कोई होमवर्क दे रहे हैं, इसीलिए कि जनता जानना चाहती है कि भाई 2024 में क्या है ऑप्शंस। एक तरफ नरेंद्र मोदी हैं, लीडरशिप डिसाइडेड, victory, strengths, all of that given and demonstrated for the last 10 years. Now he's already got his agenda cut out. वो साउथ में है, उनको साउथ जाना है, साउथ को अटेंशन देना है। और यहां राम मंदिर की बात अगर चल रही है तो वहां लक्षद्वीप में 95% मुस्लिम वोटर्स के बीच में वो अपना मैसेज लेकर जा रहे हैं। ही इज ऑन द जॉब। द पार्टी हैज गिवन इट्स लेटेस्ट catchword, which is Abki Baar 400 पार। I just want to know and people of India want to know कि भाई इंडिया अलायंस कहीं आगे जा रहा है। राम मंदिर पे नो कंसेंसस, सीट शेयरिंग नो कंसेंसस, प्राइम मिनिस्टीरियल फेस नो कंसेंसस। भैया हो क्या रहा है?
बिल्कुल नविका जी, एक गाना बड़ा फेमस है, पुराने दौर का है और संपूर्ण आर्यवत जम्मू द्वीप भारतवर्ष इस गाने को बेहतर तरीके से जानता है। जो हिंदी नहीं जानते वो भी जानते हैं। वो गाना है, नाना करके प्यार तुम्ही से कर बैठे, करना था इनकार मगर इकरार तुम्ही से कर बैठे। यही गाना इंडिया अलायंस है। कुछ भी हो, किसी भी तरह की परिस्थिति हो, आखिर सारे दल एक साथ हैं। अखिलेश वखिलेश, खड़गे वड़गे, ये सारी बातें लगातार कही जा रही काफी दिनों से। ये सब बयान के बाद भी बैठक हो गई। 31 तारीख वाली बात कही जा रही, तो मेरे हाथ में कागज है और इस कागज में सीट शेयरिंग भी है, पीएम का फेस भी है, कन्वीनर का नाम भी है, लेकिन मैं पढ़ नहीं सकता। पढ़ इसलिए नहीं सकता क्योंकि एक कंडीशन में पढ़ दूंगा। अभी अगर बीजेपी से मोदी जी से अच्छी अंग्रेजी पढ़ने वाले गौरव भाटिया, बिना वो कुछ एक कंप्यूटर सिस्टम होता है, देखे अंग्रेजी बोलने वाले गौरव भाटिया को अगर बीजेपी प्रधानमंत्री का चेहरा बना दे, तो मैं इस लिस्ट में बता दूंगा यूपी में कांग्रेस कितनी लड़ेगी, समाजवादी पार्टी कितनी लड़ेगी, या महाराष्ट्र में क्या सीट शेयरिंग होगा, बिहार में क्या होगा। ये सब हमारे पास आ चुका है। क्योंकि प्रवक्ता है तो सारी जानकारी रखनी पड़ती है। लेकिन पार्टी ने यह भी कह दिया है, इंडिया अलायंस गठबंधन ने, कि बीजेपी का चेहरा बदलवा देना, तब बताना, ऐसे मत बताना। पीएम का फेस भी है, कन्वीनर का नाम भी है। मेरे ख्याल से बीजेपी के जितने भी लोग हैं उनको ये सारा स्पष्ट जवाब मिल गया होगा। मोदी जी के मुंह से लक्षद्वीप 10 साल में पहली बार सुन रहा हूं। 10 ईयर प्राइम मिनिस्टर फर्स्ट टाइम अपने जबान से नाम ले रहे हैं, लक्षद्वीप। बड़ी अच्छी बात लगी। 9.5-10 साल कहां थे? लक्षद्वीप की याद नहीं आई थी। क्यों नविका जी मोदी जी को जरूरत पड़ रही है? उसके पीछे सिर्फ एक कारण है, ये जो इंडिया अलायंस है और 4 से 5 महत्वपूर्ण राज्य हैं, जिसमें उत्तर प्रदेश है, बिहार है, महाराष्ट्र है, पश्चिम बंगाल है, झारखंड है, इन सब राज्यों में अलायंस बड़ा ताकतवर है। नरेंद्र मोदी जी जानते हैं, गौरव भाटिया को नहीं पता है। वो तो एनडी चिल्लाएंगे और वो घमंडिया चिल्लाएंगे। मैंने कहा था, कल भी कहा था, आज भी कह दे रहा हूं, 2 कौड़िया लोग और 2 कौड़िया गठबंधन एनडीए के लोग ऐसी ही भाषा का इस्तेमाल करेंगे। देखिए, मैंने कुछ नहीं शुरू किया था, लेकिन अब सुना हूं तो लगातार बोलूंगा। 2 कौड़िया गठबंधन एनडीए पूरी तरीके से बौखलाया हुआ है, परेशान है और आज भी जानना चाह रहा है कैसे होगा, किस तरह होगा, कब होगा। क्या पहेली है क्या? अरे इंडिया अलायंस है, इंडिया को कोई ऐसे थोड़ी नहीं जीत पाएगा। और इंडिया के गठबंधन दल वाले लोग गोली डंडा तो खेलते नहीं है, बिल्कुल स्पष्ट है। राजनीतिक दल हैं, अपने अपने स्टेटों में ताकत में है, चाहे सत्ता में है तो विपक्ष में है। 38 दलों की तरह थोड़ी नहीं। अरे अभी दे देना, काहे सब्र हो, आपको बड़े धैर्य से सुना है मैंने। और स्पष्ट करता चलूं, साउथ और नॉर्थ की राजनीति का कोई मतलब नहीं। इंडिया मतलब एक भारत, एनडीए मतलब उत्तर भारत, स्पष्ट जान लीजिए। इंडिया मतलब एक भारत और एनडीए मतलब उत्तर भारत। चूंकि साउथ इंडिया से नॉर्थ इंडिया के लिए लगातार मैसेज आ रहे हैं बीजेपी को लेके, चूंकि हिंदुस्तान को सिर्फ नॉर्थ इंडिया ही हिंदुस्तान है, ये बीजेपी कहने का प्रयास करती है। लगातार इस बात को नविका जी कह रही है। वो नहीं बताना चाहती कि देश कितना बड़ा है। मणिपुर भी इस देश का हिस्सा है, तमिलनाडु भी इस देश का हिस्सा है, लेकिन बीजेपी लगातार 10 सालों से राम मंदिर, उत्तर प्रदेश,
तमिलनाडु देश का हिस्सा है। मनोज यादव जी, आज मैं भी तमिलनाडु में हूं और प्रधानमंत्री भी तमिलनाडु में है। आप नहीं यहां मिल रहे, इसीलिए सवाल पूछ रहे हैं कि नॉर्थ इंडिया साउथ इंडिया जो बोल रहे हैं, पाठ पढ़ा रहे हैं, वो खुद कहां हैं? गौरव भाटिया, क्विक काउंटर बिफोर आई गेट इन ईशकरण।
देखिए, सबसे पहले तो 2 कौड़ी या 1 कौड़ी या दिवालियापन उस पार्टी का है जिस पार्टी के अध्यक्ष ने अपने ही पिता को लात मार के कुर्सी से हटाया था। और जब सरकारी बंगला वो खाली कर रहा था ना, तो ये 2 कौड़ी का जो
पिता पे मत, पर्सनल मत आना, चुप हो जा, पर्सनल मत आना। गौरव भाटिया, पर्सनल नहीं, अगर पर्सनल डिबेट करना है तो बताना शुरू करूं क्या?
समझे?
नो पर्सनल। May I come in? Let's not get personal on the debate. Let's stick to the politics of the country, vision for the country and the 2 alliances. Yes, Mr. Bhatia.
उतार के रख दूंगा।
नहीं तो जब नाविका जी, जब ये हमारी पार्टी को 2 कौड़ी की पार्टी बता रहा था, तब ठीक था। अब जो घुमा के चप्पल
मारी, घमंडिया कहा था, आपने घमंडिया कहा, उन्होंने 2 कौड़ी कह दिया। दो कौड़ी उन्होंने कहा, आपने पहले घमंडिया।
तो क्या
लेट्स स्टॉप इट देयर।
नहीं तो घमंडिया, 1 मिनट, घमंडिया का इनको कैसे पता चला ये घमंडिया है? आप बताइए मुझे। जब घमंडिया,
तो आपको कैसे पता चला कि आप 2 कौड़िया हो? हाउ कैन यू नो?
नाम तो इंडिया,
हाउ कैन यू नो यू आर 2 कौड़िया? यू फील?
हमने तो नहीं कहा।
यू फील यू रिप्लाई में
की औकात दिखाई आपकी।
हाँ यार,
2 कौड़ी की औकात दिखाई ना तुम्हारी।
रोना मत, रोना
तुम्हें आईना दिखाया, बुरा लगा
रोना
ना?
नहीं, रोना नहीं, रोना नहीं,
समझे? 200 रुपए की टोटी चुरा के भागे थे ना?
हाँ,
मारे गए ना?
क्यों तुम्हारे अंदर खोल दी टोटी? क्या पानी भर गया? क्या तेरे अंदर
से कम वोट
भर गया पानी टोटी का? ए गौरव भाटिया, भर गया होगा ना पानी? पानी उस 200 रुपए वाली टोटी का भर गया ना?
चुनाव अभी शुरू नहीं हुए हैं। कैंपेनिंग स्टूडियो के बाहर, प्लीज स्टूडियो शो में नहीं, बट देयर इज एन इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन दैट आई वांट टू आस्क, एंड ईशकरण भंडारी, आई वांट टू ब्रिंग यू इन ऑन दिस, बिकॉज as citizens of India who are not politicians, who are looking at politicians, who are looking at political parties to come out with their agenda, what are people seeing? People are seeing that there is a man who's delivered on promises over the last 10 years. Is everything hunky-dory in the country? Certainly not. It is work in progress. Many milestones have been achieved. Many more need to be achieved. But the man is a hard-working man. He's a very popular man, not just in popularity ratings within India, but even abroad. And that man is Narendra Modi, who has won the people's trust time and again, even in the recently concluded 5 state elections, 3 thumping majority in 3 states. Now, Ishkaran Bhandari, on the other hand, people are looking, what is the alternative to this? And where is the answer of that alternative if you have to compare the vision and the agenda of the 2 sides? Can you see any? Or is there name calling which is going to be substitute for vision for the country?
Navika ji, you started the debate with the perfect question in the new calendar year. What is the vision of the party in power versus the vision of the party seeking to replace it? And after 10 years and we are into a new election, the question of vision is very important and it should not get derailed into some other subject. So what is the vision? Let us first come to that. On one side, we have a prime minister who in the last 6 months, I will just cover the last 6 months, has spoken about artificial intelligence and extreme opportunity as well as a challenge globally, has spoken about deepfakes. We have had a Chandrayaan. We have had a G20 event, which is a global success. Everybody acknowledges it and how it was done. And we saw that how India was displayed, how it will affect tourism in India. We have a prime minister whose Statue of Unity was being mocked when he made it. And today we get to know 50 lakh tourists have come in 1 year, whereas all the intellectuals were saying not even 10 lakh people will go there. So we have a vision of infrastructure. We have roads, we have highways, we have airports. We have Oyo tweeting that Ayodhya was the biggest search destination on New Year's, way more than Goa and other party places also. All this is a vision which is coming true. All this is a vision which is using our civilization, which is creating or removing the hurdles created on our civilizational journey, be it Article 370 or be it development of Mandir or reclaiming of Mandir, be it artificial intelligence or the risk of deepfakes. That is what is happening on one side. On other side, last 6 months, what have we seen by various constituents of the Gathbandhan? Eradicate Sanatan. What have we seen? Those who go to Mandir will have some mental slavery. What have we seen? That there is a humongous north-south divide happening in this country, or that there is a language war going on, or that they are resurrecting ideas of 1980s and trying to create a caste narrative in this country, which is frankly no longer prevalent because every caste is voting along with every other caste. But there is a clear focus to create a caste divide, a language divide, a region divide. So these are the two alternative visions as we head into 2024, which the people have to decide. But one more point here, because I find it very surprising that journalists get attacked when they ask what is the PM face, what is the seat sharing. Every political beat reporter in every democracy covers the internal affairs of every party. It's not something happening in India for the first time. 3 months before the election or maybe 2 months before the election schedule is declared, it's a legitimate question to ask that on one side, because you have a government which is a very clear government and very clear prime ministerial candidate and a very clear seat sharing arrangement where BJP alone also comes to power. So how are you going to share seats? How will this alliance
absolutely
work? That
absolutely and hands are going up on the panel, and Gaurav Bhatia, you want to come in, but a short question to Lakshwadeep Muni before I come back to you, Gaurav Bhatia, with your permission. Okay, Gaurav, what's your point?
You may go. Navika, first of all, I do not appreciate the fact that there is a spokesperson here, a newcomer though, and he interrupts me in between when he uses foul language for my party, which I wouldn't allow. But let me make one more point very clearly. Individually also, the Bharatiya Janata Party has 303 seats. We have a leader like Narendra Modi ji who has a vision. And there is a vision for the country, as Narendra Modi ji says, that India will emerge as the third largest economy in the world. He talks about empowering the please be quiet.
Navika, this is repetition.
The Garib.
We are not here to listen to rhetoric and monologue.
The Annadata and the Nari. Please, Navika, this is very unfair. You know, is this the kind of debate we'll have?
Okay.
People will speak in
Vivek Srivastava, I'm coming to you. Please. Yeah, I'm just giving 45 seconds to Gaurav Bhatia to make his point, and I'm coming to you. Lower all other faders. Gaurav Bhatia, please make your point.
Yes. So, Navika, as I have shared, there is a vision for a futuristic India which will be a global leader and will lead from the top. On the other side, as very rightly pointed out by Ishkaran also, the regional divider. Can you recall when Udaynidhi said that Gomutra states jeet gaye hain? Did you hear anything from Akhilesh Yadav or from Rahul Gandhi? And very recently, दयानिधि मरण had said, ये उत्तर भारतीय जो आते हैं टॉयलेट साफ करते हैं. And contrast this with Narendra Modi ji's vision. You remember how Kashi Tamil Sangamam took place, sharing the rich cultural heritage of Tamilnadu with Uttar Pradesh, so that there is one voice uniting the entire country. Now, people of the country want unity. We take a lot of pride in our sambar and dosa, and we take a lot of pride in our chola bhatura also. But these parties, they can only hate Modi and can spew venom against Modi ji and against North Indians, against the Sanatan Dharma, and this will cost them dearly.
Well argued, Gaurav Bhatia. But let me also get in our friend Lakshwadeep Muni. Lakshwadeep Muni, the basic question is, there are two agendas. You say इनका agenda अच्छा नहीं है, हमारा better है. अरे भैया तो agenda दिखा दो. And how you are fighting, what is your formation, what is the kind of alliance you have, वो दिखा दो. Isn't that the minimum that you will have to tell the people of India? The question is, India Alliance, name calling, all this. India Alliance है, मान लिया. We'll call it the India Alliance. But please tell us, what is the arrangement of the India Alliance? Because Mr. Akhilesh Yadav calls a PDA alliance. Is PDA part of the India Alliance? Is it a separate alliance? Are there some separate members of the PDA alliance? Are there some separate? And what is the discussion between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress Party? Ek thi Congress, ek tha Joker. That is the kind of sounds that's coming. Does that make for an alternative, political alternative to Narendra Modi and the BJP?
Yes, Navika ji, it is a political alternative, very strong political alternative, because we all need to understand that in India, the total number of seats that BJP fights with regional parties is 190. From 190 seats, 128 was won by Bharatiya Janata Party in the last elections, and Congress was distant third. The interesting factor is that if the Congress and the regional party comes together, then there will be 40% dip in the number of seats. This is the figure that we can project, the 40% dip in the number of seats. From 128, it will come down to somewhat 80s. This is a big figure. Specifically. And coming back to your question about alliance, this India alliance is specifically focused on Vikas. You remember that Honorable Prime Minister talked about Make in India. Where is Make in India? Make in India said that it will be putting manufacturing sector from 17% to 25%. Today, in manufacturing sector has come down from 17 to 30. This is a top-end figure.
Make in India बाद में discuss करेंगे budget के दौरान. I want to ask you, Make in India alliance में क्या हो रहा है?
मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ. सुप्रिया सुले ने बोला है आज कि सीट शेयरिंग डिसाइड हो चुका है. अभी सपा के जो लीडर हैं, स्पोक्सपर्सन है, उन्होंने बोला कि सीट शेयरिंग डिसाइड हो चुकी है. बस
भगवंत मान ने क्या बोला है? नहीं, भगवंत मान ने क्या बोला है? मुख्यमंत्री पंजाब के वो क्या कह रहे हैं? आप मुझे अपनी बात बताइए ना, सुप्रिया सुले को छोड़िए.
और वो डिसाइड हो, ये भगवंत मान ने एक दिन पहले बोला है कि नहीं, सीट शेयरिंग हो चुकी है.
So 0 to Congress is your seat sharing. 0.
आम आदमी पार्टी चाहती है कि ना कि 13 से 13 सीट पंजाब में लड़े, क्योंकि आम आदमी पार्टी श्योर है कि ना कि 42%.
चलो, तहसीन पूनावाला, is this your alliance? 13 seats to Aam Aadmi Party and 0 to Congress Party?
Okay, now please allow me to answer it. Dr. Muni, please. Dr. Muni, please let me answer it. Ma'am, absolutely right. There is zero problem. What you don't understand, and please don't interrupt me, in Punjab, even if Congress fights with Aam Aadmi Party, BJP has no locus. It will be anti-I.N.D.A. Even in Kerala, if Congress and left don't unite, it will still be anti-I.N.D.A. 90% of the problems in the states have been resolved. Why isn't this question asked? Please allow me to complete, of my dear friend Gaurav Bhatia, that when the BJP was throwing Chirag Paswan's furniture out, today they are in an alliance. Ajit Pawar was chakki pisawing, they are in an alliance. Conrad Sagma is corrupt in an alliance. But yeah, they are the ones who are actually physically throwing people's furniture out. Here, even if the Congress and Aam Aadmi Party fight, BJP is not gaining. It doesn't matter.
Again, Tehseen,
it's complex.
Looking London, going Tokyo. Tehseen Poonawalla, you are a complete candidate for looking London, going Tokyo. I'm asking you a question on your alliance with the Aam Aadmi Party. You are worried about the BJP.
No,
the BJP is holding its meetings. It's deciding its
When?
No, you didn't
Why
answer
didn't you report about
anything,
it?
but let me.
No, why didn't you report about the I.N.D.A. meeting? When was it last held? Please tell me. When was it last held? Once they had where they called people with one.
Ishkaran wants to come in. Ishkaran wants to come in. Ishkaran.
Navika ji, forget NDA for a second. BJP alone is 303 seats. It alone is forming the government twice. And that's the only government to have formed twice in 30, or even once in 30 years in a single government. So what are we talking about? At one stage, we have a party which alone can form a government. So what it does with its allies is obviously inconsequential compared to a party whose biggest constituency is at 50 seats. Congress, it may or may not repeat those seats. So there is a qualitative difference which everybody understands, but unless you just want to take the airtime and not make a sensible point, you will ignore it. One side you have 300 seats, it needs allies, it will have allies, but it's not a determined question. On the other side, you have a 50 party seat, 20 party, 10 party seats. So their alliance is obviously 10 times more crucial. The second aspect of it, how convenient, I'm surprised, Tehseen conveniently saying BJP is not a player in Punjab. The same logic was said in 2019. BJP is not a player in West Bengal or Odisha. It had one seat in Odisha and maybe 2 seats in West Bengal.
And Congress is a big player. Congress is a big player in both Bengal and in Uttar Pradesh. Manoj Yadav ji, हर पॉलिटिकल पार्टी फ्री है अपने एजेंडे के लिए, अपने अलायंस के लिए. मैं सिर्फ इतना पूछ रही हूं कि दिसंबर 31 का तो डेडलाइन चला गया. अब कोई नया डेडलाइन है सीट शेयरिंग के लिए, या यूं ही उम्र चलती रहेगी? क्या यूं ही सुबह होती रहेगी, शाम होती रहेगी, यूं ही उम्र तमाम होती रहेगी?
बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने. आपकी ये दो लाइनें शायरी की बड़ी शानदार हैं और ये सटीक भी बैठती हैं. लेकिन एक महाराष्ट्र स्टेट है, उस स्टेट में शिंदे साहब जो चीफ मिनिस्टर, वो कितनी सीटें लड़ेंगे, इस पे कोई सवाल नहीं होता. और वो एक कभी गए 70,000 करोड़ वाले अजीत पवार जी, उनको कितनी सीटें मिलेंगी, इस पे भी कोई सवाल नहीं होता. इनके अलायंस के लोग कुछ बोलते भी नहीं कि हमको कितनी लड़ेंगी कितनी लड़ेंगी. ठीक वैसे ही इंडिया अलायंस का सीट शेयरिंग फार्मूला तय हो चुका है. मैं फिर कह रहा हूं बार बार, अब बचा है, हम एक गेम खेल रहे हैं बचपन वाला, चिड़िया उड़ खेलते थे ना. अब पहले होगा एनडीए उड़, फिर बीजेपी उड़, फिर अकाली तो पहले उड़ गया, नीतीश जी भी उड़ गए. ओ माय गॉड, पवार साहब का आधी पार्टी उधर.
गौरव भाटिया, इंडिया अलायंस और समाजवादी पार्टी तो चिड़िया उड़ का गेम खेल रहा है. आप सबका पूरे, प्लीज रिस्पॉन्ड टू ऑल द ऑपोजिशन पार्टीज एंड देयर एजेंडा.
एक लाइन, 10 सेकंड. ओके नविका जी,
ओके
वाली 10 सेकंड. अभी गौरव भाटिया जी ने कहा कि इस तरह बोला. एक सेकंड, तमिलनाडु के किसी मंत्री ने बयान दिया उत्तर भारत के बारे में कि ये पता नहीं मूत्र वाला मूत्र वाले स्टेट है. मोदी जी 10 साल के प्राइम मिनिस्टर काल में उत्तर भारत के राज्यों जो बीमारू राज्य की श्रेणी में आते, उनका एजुकेशन लेवल 90% नहीं पहुंचा पाए क्या, जो साउथ के लोगों को कहना पड़ रहा है? केरल की साक्षरता दर से क्या उत्तर प्रदेश का साक्षरता दर कम रह गया क्या, जो उनको ये मौका मिल गया कहने का? मुझे बड़ा अजीब लग रहा है.
गौरव भाटिया, प्लीज
कार्यकाल में उत्तर भारत का डेवलपमेंट ही नहीं हुआ.
देखिए
गौरव भाटिया,
थैंक यू.
लास्ट वर्ड.
नाविका जी, एक खेल इन्होंने बताया, चिड़िया उड़. अभी मई में जब नतीजे आएंगे ना, और भाजपा की आएंगी 350 सीटें अकेले और एनडीए की आएंगी 400, तो सब बोलेंगे अखिलेश उड़ गया, राहुल गांधी उड़ गया, नीतीश कुमार उड़ गया, ममता बनर्जी उड़ गई. ये लोग कहीं दिखाई नहीं देंगे. और लंगड़ी टांग भी एक खेल है. लंगड़ी टांग खेला करते थे. लंगड़ी टांग में क्या होता है, खड़गे जी को लंगड़ी टांग मार रहे राहुल गांधी, ममता बनर्जी लंगड़ी टांग मार रही है राहुल गांधी को, अरविंद केजरीवाल आते हैं, वो कहते हैं राहुल गांधी को लंगड़ी टांग मार दूंगा. अरे एक दूसरे को लंगड़ी टांग मारोगे तो देश कैसे आगे बढ़ेगा? नरेंद्र मोदी जी वो धावक हैं कि वो देश को दौड़ाते हैं. उसकी रफ्तार.
Ladies and gentlemen, completely out of time on this debate, Gaurav Bhatia. But question is agenda of Narendra Modi and his vision clear. He's on the job. Party sets its line and sets its goal very clearly. Abki Baar, Teesri Baar Modi Sarkar, Abki Baar 400 Paar. On the India Alliance, we are still waiting for an update. रुकावट के लिए खेद है, कृपया इंतजार करिए, आप क्यों में? ये इंडिया गठबंधन का रिस्पॉन्स है. What does that mean for people of India, voters of India? Well, we'll keep watching, and we are true to our job as journalists. We'll try dig in and get more and more information on which way this alliance is going. Thank you very much to all my panelists joining me on debate number 1.